In elections, you'll often hear what percent of the votes a given candidate got. We can find the percent of votes received for any choice. In order to do this, first, we have to figure out the total number of people who voted. So we'll add up the total number of votes. This is the first step, no matter which choice you're looking at. Then in step 2, we look at that particular choice. So we're going to find the number of votes our specific choice got, and we're going to divide that by the total number of votes. Then, as we reviewed a couple weeks ago, we're going to change our decimal to a percent by moving the decimal 2 places to the right. Let's try this. We're going to use the same data from the last video, and we're going to look at what percent of people voted for pizza. If you remember, in the last video, we found out that 39 people voted. We did this by adding up the number of votes for each item. So our total voters was found by 12 plus 7 plus 5 plus 15, which was 39. Now we're looking at pizza. So we're going to take the number of people who voted for pizza, which was 12, divided by the total number of voted. You'll want to use your calculator for this. So on our calculator, we will take 12 divided by 39. Hit equals. Very likely, you're going to get a long decimal. Let's start by just writing down about 4 places, and then we'll look at what we do with it. So I'm going to write down 0.30769. To change that decimal into a percent, we're going to need to move our decimal 2 places to the right. So right now it's in front of the 3. I go over 1, 2. That means that I would have 30.769. Now remember, we typically don't want to write down an extremely long decimal. So we generally round to 1 place after the decimal. This means I'm going to stop in my 10th place. In order to decide what happens to the 7, I look at the number after the 7. Anything greater than a 5 makes me round up. So the 6 tells me my 7 should go up. So that means I have 30.8%. 30.8% of people voted for pizza.